Hi everybody, welcome to week 6 in English 101A. Now at the beginning of this week, major paper number 1 is due. You must submit your final draft by the end of the day on Tuesday, October 25th. And to that end, I'd really appreciate if you took a look at 2 different pages that we have on Canvas meant to help you complete that major paper assignment. One page is called Overall Requirements for Major Papers, and it's there in the title. I just want you to make sure that you're doing all of this list of things for your final draft of your major paper. And then I've got a second page for you called MLA Style for Rough and Final Drafts. And if you've already seen this for peer review, great, but take another look at it ahead of submitting your final draft for this assignment so that you can make sure that stylistically you are fulfilling all requirements for the assignment. Okay. Now, that major paper is due on Tuesday, so beginning Wednesday, I would like you to take a look at the directions for major paper number 2, which is a rhetorical analysis. Some of you might have already written rhetorical analysis papers before. For others of you, this is new, and for anybody who has done this before, but maybe it was a long time ago, refresher notes would probably be helpful. We'll start talking about rhetorical analysis next week, but ahead of that, I'd like you to begin reading an essay called Backpacks versus Briefcases by Laura Carroll. Okay, and I'd like you to complete that reading by next week. So you don't have to read all of it, but you can. It's really good. It's a solid reading to get you started with understanding rhetorical analysis and the concepts therein. Okay, other things to do this week, make sure that you look through the directions for the reading notes batch number 2. Look over the directions for our end of quarter project, which is a portfolio, so that doesn't creep up on you. Okay, and then make sure that you submit your weekly journal assignment. And I also have, very similar to the beginning of the quarter, a discussion board for you to post 2 questions about the major paper assignment. So after you've read through the major paper directions on Wednesday, I would like you to navigate to this discussion board and upload at least 2 questions that if I were to answer, you would feel better prepared as you get started on major paper number 2. Okay, so that is what we have going on this week. Don't hesitate to hit me up with any questions that you may have on major paper number 1 ahead of the due dates. Okay, I did attempt to get through the rough drafts for peer review number 2, and I don't normally have the time to comment on peer reviews. I made it through our first set of peer reviews. The second peer review, I didn't comment on everybody's paper. If you didn't receive a comment from me, that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're headed in the wrong direction or have done anything wrong. It's just a time issue and me being able to get you extra feedback. Okay. That said, if you have any questions on your drafts, don't hesitate to get in touch, especially ahead of the due date of the final. Okay, so the next couple days, I'll make sure that I have a keen eye on my email outside of my office hours, and I'll be getting back to you if you have any questions. All right, stay in touch if you need anything, and have a great week, guys.